Hello, trading has closed on May 5th, 2025. We always start with our disclaimer. We go over our calls and then make our predictions. It's my trading plan for Tuesday, which is May 6th, 2025. Please remember I can change my plan. My plan can be wrong and trade at your own risk. Look today for the pattern with the early high, which is this. Tomorrow should also have the early high. We had resistance at Friday's high. We said if it held, we should trade lower, regardless of how we closed. We did trade lower. This is a pattern which usually rallies into the close or has a straight line drop. That looks like a straight line drop to me, and if that's right, we should trade lower. It's not a guarantee that you close lower, but normally that's what happens. Pattern would be killed if we gapped over this high, and that's because the open tomorrow can substitute for today's close, but this looks like it's about to head lower. During the day, MEJT said this drop wouldn't stick. It was false. We retraced. We had an ultimate sell signal though, so ultimately we should trade lower, which we did, and it said this rally here was also false, so everything is played out. We now have 9 bars of setup on the DeMark account. You don't have to stop at 9 bars, but it's something which happens very often. This is my preferred count, and if it's the right count, we don't know that yet, but if it is, we're going to have a wave blue C comparable to A, so if we stop here, there could be quite a bit lower. Well, here's a stilt, here's a diamond. Now the pattern doesn't have to go to completion, but it often will. Here's a straight line drop, and if the pattern goes to completion, again, not required, the target is the origin of the left stilt, and that's over 50 handles higher. So if we gap down, that's where we're headed. Tuesday's pattern has the early high regardless of where we open. We appear to have had the straight line drop variant today, and if that's right, we should trade lower even if we don't close lower. Only thing that kills the idea is to gap and promptly overtake today's high. And if that doesn't happen, there should be lower prices coming. Again, doesn't guarantee you close lower, but this looks like we're forming a diamond on stilts, and it has a much lower target, if that's right. And it's a pattern with the early high, and that's today's call.